Amazing facts about the Black Knight satellite. This artificial satellite has caused major media interest since the late 50s, and it has become one of the most talked about objects in space. First thought to be a Russian spy satellite, the Black Knight satellite has gripped the interest of millions worldwide. Here are some interesting facts about this mysterious object. According to monitoring agencies around the world, the Black Knight satellite has been transmitting radio signals for over 50 years now. The US and Soviet Union have shown particular interest in this unidentified space object. Rumors are that it was Nikola Tesla, the first man to intercept a signal from the Black Knight satellite in 1899 after building a high-voltage radio device in Colorado Springs. Since the 1930s, astronomers worldwide have been reporting strange radio signals which allegedly come from the Black Knight. In 1957, Dr. Luis Carrexalos of the Communications Ministry in Venezuela photographed it while taking pictures of Sputnik 2 as it passed over Caracas. The story of the Black Knight made its media debut in the 1940s when the St. Louis Dispatch and the San Francisco Examiner wrote about the satellite on May 14, 1954. The Time magazine wrote about the Black Knight satellite on the 7th of March, 1960. In 1957, an unknown object was seen shadowing the Sputnik 1 spacecraft. According to reports, the unidentified object was in polar orbit. In 1957, the United States nor the Russians possessed the technology to maintain a spacecraft in polar orbit. The first polar orbiting satellite was launched in 1960. Polar orbits are often used for Earth mapping, Earth observation, capturing the Earth as time passes from one point, and reconnaissance satellites. This would put the Black Knight in the category of an observational satellite. In the 1960s, the Black Knight satellite was located once again in polar orbit. Astronomers and scientists calculated the object's weight to be over 10 tons, which would be at that time the heaviest artificial satellite to orbit our planet. The Black Knight's orbit was unlike any other object orbiting Earth. The Grumman Aircraft Corporation gave much importance to this mysterious satellite. On September 3, 1960, 7 months after the satellite was first detected by radar, a tracking camera at Grumman Aircraft Corporation's Long Island factory took a photograph of the Black Knight satellite. The Grumman Aircraft Corporation formed a committee to study the data received from the observations made, but nothing was made public. In 1963, Gordon Cooper was launched into space. On his last orbit, he reported seeing a glowing green object in front of his capsule in the distance moving towards his spacecraft. The Machia Tracking Station, in Australia, which Cooper reported the object to, picked up this unidentified object on radar traveling east to west. It was the ham radio operator who apparently decoded a series of signals received from the UFO satellite and interpreted it as a star chart centered on the Epsilon Boötes star system. According to the decoded message, the Black Knight satellite originated from the Epsilon Boötes star system 13.000 years ago. On August 23, 1954, the technology magazine Aviation Week and Space Technology released a story about the Black Knight satellite that angered the Pentagon, who were trying to keep the information secret. NASA has released official images which apparently show the Black Knight satellite.